part of the game. It's a rich thing.
Hi, welcome back to the podcast nobody asked for, but I decided to make it anyway. This is Green Age 5, and welcome back to the podcast. Last time we spoke on the podcast, we spoke about shoujo and the different tropes of shoujo. Shoujo is an anime genre, but today we're going to talk about K-pop, since this podcast is about anime, K-pop, and everything else in between. So today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite groups. If you guys know me, then, well, my friends know me. They know that my favorite group is GOT7, and they represent my favorite colors as well. And I also managed to get this merch as well. But if you guys don't know who GOT7 is, I wrote some notes down about it, trying to put it in the simplest way possible for you guys to actually understand why I like them and who they are. So GOT7 debuted January 16, 2014 under JYP Entertainment. They were rumored to disband this year in January, actually. I was upset about it, actually, because I knew their contract signing was coming up. I knew that they were approaching 7 years, and there's like this thing in the K-pop community called like the 7-year curse. But because GOT7 was so popular, I thought that they would have had a chance. I thought they would sign again maybe for another 5 years. But after I saw that Jackson started his own company, Jin Young was focusing on acting, and then the other members were doing different things. Bam Bam, as usual, is always promoting in different countries, so he was already popular. So I was so upset when I saw that they disbanded, because I wanted to see them in concert. I was planning on saving to go and see them in concert because they were like my favorite K-pop group. I really wanted to go and see them in concert. So it was devastating to see that kind of a thing happening. And there were always rumors swirling around about mistreatment, about them not getting enough creative freedom. I haven't really looked into that much, but I knew that the time would come where I would have to let them go, because I think it's something similar to, for example, if you really, really love something and you want to see them grow and progress, sometimes you just have to let it go. And they were getting older. I think their oldest member is about to hit 13 the next year and a half. So they're grown men. They're actually grown men, and some of them have started their own companies. Some of them have started solo projects, and it was only a matter of time before they started to grow apart, you know? So I slowly started to accept it, that yeah, it's a business. K-pop is a business at the end of the day, and you might want to have your group around forever, but it's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. They're not gonna be like a SHINee. You know, SHINee has that legacy that will always live on, and they're not like a girls' gen. You get me? Those people who made like milestones in K-pop. So a lot of the groups won't have the longevity, and I'm just gonna have to accept it. Like year after year, I keep hearing groups that are like disband, and I keep remembering that they're human beings. They're gonna grow up. They're going to get married. They're going to have children. And I think many people forget this because you're always used to them entertaining you. You're also always used to them being on the stage and showing you all this love and attention, but they're actual humans who trained for years to sing and dance, to entertain you for a period of time. And a company makes that investment in you, and if you're not making that return on their investment, they're gonna let you go. You've seen it with so many smaller groups in smaller companies, where if you're not making that return on investment, they're gonna let you go. And for me, I didn't want to accept it because I was like, oh, GOT7 is popular. Like, everybody likes GOT7. They're promoted in America. They're popular in like the Asian countries. American popularity is not the only popularity that matters, you know. But I see many groups branching out into the American market because music in Korea is very cheap. So a lot of them don't really make that much money in Korea in terms of music sales. So that's why many of them usually branch out to the Western market. So many of them are trying to like make music to fit into the Western market, which is okay. Like K-pop has a unique sound to me, so even if they borrow influences from different music genres, it usually works. For example, you have different music genres that borrow from so many different things. You have artists right now who sample music from in the 80s or the 90s and that kind of a thing. So it's nothing new to borrow and put together from different music genres or even from past released music in the same genre. So it's nothing really that new. So I was so surprised that actually when did they come back? They came back on February 20th with a new GOT7 YouTube channel. I woke up to a new GOT7 YouTube channel and I was so happy. I couldn't express how happy I was. And they, in the video, they expressed that they kept a promise to their fans and they wanted to come back, and they wanted to ensure that even though they might not be under the same company, they will try their best to come back together, make music for us, and try to keep that GOT7 spirit alive. And I really do appreciate it. And what my brother said to me is true, and I said it before as well. It's a business, and if you're not making the money, if you're not giving the company what they want in terms of investments, or maybe there's like different reasons in the background, nobody's really sure completely. Some people say mistreatment, some people say they outgrew the company, but who knows? Whatever happened, and they're no longer with JYP Entertainment, and that's okay, because like I said, they're all grown men, they're all branching out. Some of them are producers, some of them are dancers, some of them are becoming models, they're in ads, they're everywhere. So the one thing you can't deny is that JYP Entertainment kind of boosted their platform. Even if you think that they don't get the best promotion or they don't get some of the best budgets, which I agree with their last set of videos. With their videos in the beginning, definitely budget on point for GOT7. But I noticed like in the last year or two, their budget started going lower and lower after Stray Kids started to gain more popularity. I don't know why, but love Stray Kids. No hate against Stray Kids. Love JYP Entertainment artists. And I don't know. But like my brother said, it's a business. So one group makes a lot of money to support another group, brings that group up, and then it's like a cycle. So one group makes money for another group, and then that money supports the next group, and then it supports company projects and variety show visits and all that kind of thing. So it's a business. K-pop is a business, and I think people need to realize it's a business. It took me a while to really let it sink in, because I was like, oh, they're gonna perform, do this, do that, but then you have to remember these people are tired. Yeah, they signed up for it. I know they signed up for it, but sometimes they're tired, and sometimes they have long schedules and they just want to rest, or some of them just want to talk to the fans and be there and appreciate the fans, but some of them don't get that time to do it, or they don't get the resources to really reach out to their fans. Some of them use VLive, some of them might use Instagram, but many of them aren't allowed to have like an Instagram account, or even if they have one, it's usually run by the company. Even with like BTS, all 7 of BTS's accounts are run by Big Hit Entertainment, and then they have the main Big Hit account. So well, it's only natural, since they're such a big group, you would need more people to monitor all of their social medias. But yeah, it's very interesting because I love GOT7. I can't wait for the projects they have in store. Some of the members, I do follow them on YouTube. I'm not a big social media person, but I got Twitter maybe about a year ago, almost a year, and I started following one of the members as well. So yeah, GOT7, wish you the best. Hope everything goes well with GOT7. I will always be here for GOT7, definitely. And I know it's controversial, but 747 was one of the best GOT7 albums. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I don't want to start any album wars. I'm not gonna do it. But I think that was one of their best albums. It was underrated, but I think it was one of their best albums, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna make this podcast short. I feel like I'm rambling. I know most of my subscribers are not really interested in K-pop, but I wanted to get some K-pop content out there because I haven't posted any K-pop content on the channel with my face. At least I did a few videos before, but that was earlier when I didn't have my face on my channel, and it was kind of awkward as well. So I have a video about Twice More and More. That's when I was shocked by the teaser photos and the music and everything. And I also have a video about me explaining how I became a K-pop fan. And I'm probably gonna do that video again with like my face showing so I can really explain everything fully. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the podcast right here. I don't want to make it too long. So thanks for coming again, guys. I love you, appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.